Hi and welcome to this video log with me, Wayne, from swimmingcyclingrunning.com. Well, I've got to talk about it, the Commonwealth Games and the Commonwealth Games Triathlon and the swimming events. The triathlon is actually going to be tomorrow, Thursday. Thursday, a fantastic day, both the men's and women's triathlon on tomorrow, starting at about, I think, 11 o'clock. Should be fantastic. I think it's 11 and 3, so catch it if you can. But I did notice something interesting. I thought I'd do a vlog about that, and I just did some research. I'm looking at the start lists of the triathlon, and something occurred to me. Now, it was very unfortunate that Adam Bowden couldn't make the start list, but we have Jonathan Brownlee, Richard Murray, fantastic competition there if Richard Murray can keep up with both Alistair and Johnny on the swim. That'll be fantastic. Then I'm looking down and we've got Aaron Harris, who took obviously Adam Bowden's place because there's only 3 allowed from England and we have a really strong team. And I'm looking further down and I'm Matthew Sharp. Matthew Sharp, don't have 4 entries for the UK, do we, or for England? And he's down as Canada. And I looked up Matthew Sharp's profile in the Commonwealth Games team, and it says lives in Canada. Amazing, because this is the same Matthew Sharp, I believe, that we see know and love racing in a GBR vest for the UK. So I did wonder, perhaps if Adam Bowden's ever flown over Belize at all, perhaps he'll be able to claim Belize nationality and actually go in for the Commonwealth Games. I think that's a bit cheeky, putting yourself down as Canada, which when you've got a tenuous link and you've actually been racing for the UK, not for a number of years, but your whole life. I remember Matthew racing against my son in races in the UK. So I thought that was pretty funny. I did look to see if I could find any other people who've done the same thing. I can't actually see that in the start list, but it's lovely to see people from Kenya in there, people who aren't necessarily on the ITU list. Now, they are going to be completely outclassed, one assumes, but hopefully it'll be a fantastic race. It is known as the Friendly Games. Strathclyde Park I have been to. I've seen races there, both national races and youth races, and it is a visitor friendly place. You can see most of the things that go on most of the time, so do get there if you can. Elite men and elite women. Great shame that Helen Jenkins has had to pull out with another injury. It does though beg the question that our top athletes keep getting injured sometime. Now you might say, well, they're pushing the edge, aren't they? But they do have the best possible facilities to protect themselves, but they seem to be getting serious injuries a lot of the time. And serious injuries are likely to put an athlete completely out of the game forever. A great shame that Helen Jenkins is out, because I think that would have been a much more competitive triathlon with her in it. However, we do have Jodie Simpson, Andrea Hewitt, Emma Moffat, Emma Jackson, Eileen Reid, and those are competitive athletes. That is going to be a good race, and I am looking forward to the women's race, although there is a shorter starting list than there is for the men's race. It's a shame that with women we do tend to have a shorter elite list than in the men's races. But there's those 2 races, the elite men and the elite women, which are going on tomorrow, Thursday. And then there's the team relay, which is going to go on Saturday. Now, if you can get to see the elite relay, that is a fantastic event where you have 2 men, 2 women going a complete triathlon and then handing over to the next person. But it's only something like 250 metres, 6 kilometres, 1.5 kilometres. So it's a really fast event. It's all over within an hour, and you should have a fantastic time if you get down to see it. You'll be seeing some of the best athletes in the world. I wouldn't bet against the England team with Johnny Brownlee, Alistair Brownlee, and probably Vicky Holland, maybe, or Jodie Stimpson if she wants a medal. She didn't race it last weekend when they won the world's title. If you can win the world's title, you should be able to just about nick the Commonwealth title. But it's going to be a fantastic 10 days of sport. And then we go on to the swimming, which is what I'll probably talk about next week. But the triathlon tomorrow Saturday. Get down there or watch it on the TV if you can. It is going to be a fantastic race. Enjoy it. As I say, next week we'll be looking at the swimming and hopefully taking some examples from that. Keep well. See you soon.